Folks, if you're looking to come see Bellied Up Live July 8th at Zany's in Chicago, go to charliebarons.com right now. Click on the tour deal, and there it'll be. Buy your ticket, buy one for your friend, and we'll see you soon.
See you in Chicago. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Bellied Up Podcast. I'm here with Charlie.
Belly on up to the Bellied Up Podcast.
We are here at Sweet Shots in Fargo, North Dakota, hanging out. We're going to have some cheese curds on the way, Charlie.
Ooh, that sounds like a savory shot, Miles. Here at Sweet Shots.
Yeah, okay, I got it. Yeah.
You like what I did there?
Yeah.
You like what I did there?
They have all the shots here at Sweet Shots. They have sweet ones and they have savory ones.
Yep, and shots also double entendre because they have alcohol and golf swings.
Correct, yes.
Mm-hmm. Miles, isn't that where you went to school?
That is.
Is that, what number were you?
I was number 5.
5.
Mm-hmm. The old nickel.
Wow.
As I used to call it.
Yeah, I wonder why your jersey's not on the wall here at Sweet Shots.
Well, that's because they sold at a charity auction for like $500K or something.
Oh,
So,
okay. Yeah. Got it.
Yeah.
Who's 52?
I don't know.
You don't know, huh?
That was not the jersey that I wore, so that's a new one. So that's some youngin out there.
Oh,
that's
got
his
it.
old jersey.
Maybe he went to the NFL or something.
I've forgotten already.
Yeah.
You know? It's clear.
Yeah.
I didn't want to talk about that today.
Yeah, sorry.
Charlie, Jared had a good idea for us. We're gonna do a little trivia.
Yeah, let's do it.
He said he's got 4 questions for you.
Okay.
And 4 questions for me.
Okay.
And for what I understand is we cannot help each other.
Okay.
If you interrupt, you lose a point.
Okay.
You what?
If you interrupt, you lose a point.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Miles, we'll go first with you.
Sure. Yeah.
All right. Which 1980s TV sitcom was set in Milwaukee and starred Ron Howard and Henry Winkler?
Cheers.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
It is Happy Days.
You were born in the 80s.
Stupid?
I was born in the 90s.
Are you stupid? First of all, it wasn't 1980s show.
70s, 80s?
Yeah.
Oh, it was
70s.
set in that time frame.
It was set in the 50s.
Where is Cheers located at?
50s.
Boston.
Boston.
What the hell?
I just
Did you not know that?
I'm a little too young for
We
that.
have the bronze
It was-
fonts.
I know. I'm just saying. I don't know all the details about it. I know the gist. I know the jingle.
All right, Charlie. What animal appears on the North Dakota state license plate?
This game sucks. North Dakota state license plate. Okay. Think about this, Charlie. Let's do process of elimination. Is it badger? No. That's in the Wisconsin one. It's yeah, I know this. It's a big old tetrapod. It's a buffalo.
It's a bison.
That's the same church, different pew. That one counts.
I'll give you a half point.
Fine.
Could be the difference.
Could be.
Could be the difference.
Could be. All right. I like this game.
All right.
He likes it now.
Miles, Wisconsin's Door County is known for growing which fruit?
Everyone knows that Appleton got its name from the fruit that they get in Door County, and it's apples.
No, you idiot. Appleton's not even in Door County.
I know, but
Cherries. Door County cherries.
Cherries.
Yeah, that's
Miles.
cherries.
Stupid, Miles.
All right, Charlie.
Yeah.
What is North Dakota's official state beverage?
State beverage here in North Dakota. That's interesting. It's an interesting question. I know this. Alcoholic or no? Non-alcoholic.
No.
Okay. State beverage. Mine. I just want to say mine are harder than Miles's.
no,
State beverage.
it's all relative.
State beverage.
10 seconds. Is
Okay. I didn't know there's a timer. Diet Coke.
that your final answer?
Yeah.
It's milk.
Milk?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's Wisconsin state beverage. Well, no, that's probably beer, old fashions, or something with alcohol.
All right, Miles. What is Wisconsin's official state beverage?
Is it milk?
You got it.
I did. Let's go.
That's bullshit. See, now I'm upset about this because you're cheating, Jared.
That's just the facts.
That's just
it's like kind of just the belt along all the states guarding the U.S. from Canada. They just all milk as their state beverage.
Yeah.
I didn't check the other ones.
Okay, 1 to 1.5 or 1 to a half a point.
Mm-hmm. All right, Charlie. This popular highway in North Dakota is known for its large metal sculptures.
39.
It's got a name. It's something highway.
Oh, I can do this. North Dakota. The Mount Rushmore Highway.
Is that your final answer?
No, that was a joke. It was being comedic.
That was your final answer.
No, it wasn't.
Wrong.
The Pheasant
also,
Highway.
Mount Rushmore is
Doesn't
in
matter.
South Dakota.
Doesn't matter. Same state, different bunk.
It's the Enchanted Highway.
Oh yeah. No, I didn't pull it.
I feel
from
like
my
that would be
brain.
in New Mexico
Nope, North Dakota.
because New Mexico is the enchanted state.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's on their license plate.
All right, is this the last one for me?
Yeah, last one for you, Myles. Which Wisconsin town is known as the Malibu of the Midwest?
Sheboygan.
Got it.
Easy. Easy. I win. You can't catch up.
I can't.
I win.
You have a half point.
You have
You
a
can
half a
still
point.
interrupt me, asshole.
Oh,
Sorry, did I just say that out loud?
All right, Charlie.
Yeah.
Now you guys know how he treats me behind the scenes.
No, I just
You interrupt, asshole.
There's people over here eating.
They're like it's like a book club, and we're just yelling asshole.
Yeah. All right.
All right, Charlie. Where's the North Dakota State Fair held every year?
Easy.
Fargo, any interrupted. Bismarck, any interrupted. Fuck. Grand Forks. What other towns do you guys even have? Lucky I could name. Ask anyone else in the U.S. to name 3 North Dakota towns. No one's going to do
You
it.
did a good job on that.
I
You
know.
named some towns.
Thank you.
It is Minot.
Why
Why not?
Why not? Why not?
Why not? Why not? Why not sounds like something that you would.
You actually should do a show at the North Dakota State Fair.
I'd love to.
Yeah.
I'd love to.
If you're a part of that, just hit Charlie up.
Yeah. Let me know. That'd be fun.
Okay. Well, and honestly, it's kind of funny that I won that off of the Sheboygan thing because the only reason why I know that Sheboygan is the Malibu of the Midwest is because Charlie told me that.
Right.
So
I knew you were going to get that one because I know I've said that 1,000 times on this podcast.
it's like your only bit that you have is just constant.
Also, I kind of like trivia now. I started this off talking smack about it. That kind of got me going a little.
Yeah,
Got
you're
the
a competitive guy.
adrenaline part.
You're a competitive guy.
A little bit.
Well, Charlie,
Should we take some callers?
I just want to remind the listeners that I am 2-0 against Charlie in competitions in the opening of our podcast. First was the arm wrestling, and now the trivia. So I just don't want people to forget that.
Both were rigged in your favor.
No, how?
Jared, he works for you.
And now he's just taking ricochet shots at anyone that'll take it.
And also, you had a false start on the arm wrestle, and you won't do a rematch.
You said go. You said go,
No,
and
I
I
did
used my
not.
right hand.
I did
and I'm
not say.
left-handed.
I did not say go.
Did he not?
Well, then I'll go left hand to left hand.
I'm
Beat your
smart enough
ass.
to know that I'm not doing it again. Should we take some callers, Charlie?
Let's do it. Alex,
Yeah, what's up?
it's Charlie from Bellied Up Podcast. I hear you got too many hobbies. What the hell's up with that?
Dude, I got way too many hobbies, and I can't afford to do half of them, which is fine, but I still want to do them.
Okay, what are the hobbies? List them off.
Oh, boy. Let's see. Wintertime, I like to ski and snowboard. My knee hurts whenever I do it, so I probably shouldn't, but I still like to. I like ice fishing. I don't have any ice fishing stuff. I tried buying some, but,
Credit card
don't have
decline.
time for that. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. I just gotta get another one, I guess. So,
Another
I
hobby?
like
Another
Oh
credit
yeah,
card.
another one of
another
those.
credit card.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll let you open up
They'll let-
unlimited.
yeah.
They're just, if you have a pulse, they're giving out credit cards these days.
The most predatory industry out there. Well, there's others. Anyway, keep going.
In the summer, I like fly fishing, hiking, camping. I skateboard every once in a while. I like bird watching. I
Good.
got into that recently.
Good.
So that's a free one, which is good.
Yeah, binocs are expensive. Some.
Yeah. Oh, I got this monocular. It's just a single-handed one.
That's a way to cut
Well,
it
you
in
only got-
half.
Oh yeah, the thing's slick. You can keep it right in your pocket, and it's good.
Hey, is that
I highly
a
recommend one of those.
monocular in your pocket, or are you just happy to see a red-breasted merganser?
I'm still on the eye out for one of those. We don't have many of those around here.
And I like how you said eye out for it. Because you're not on the eyes out for it.
Yeah. I like cars, but my car doesn't really. It's hanging in there, so I could try and drop that one. Motorcycles, cooking. I got into whittling, so I got that going for me.
You're. Mhm.
I'm into like building mountain bikes and stuff.
Wow. We got a lot of the same hobbies, you and I.
Yeah, I want to learn how to play the guitar. Maybe the accordion. I was thinking about picking up one of those.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure where to start though. I haven't really got into the accordion forums yet, but
Yeah, those are tough to find.
still, yeah, it's both people on those forums probably know a lot, but
Yeah.
so yeah, I like reading. I like grilling. I got a smoker. I still haven't used that yet. That's still sitting on my porch, but it's on the list. Yeah, that's a few of them, you know. So I got a lot going on.
Yeah. You should get another credit card, honestly. you just bought a smoker and it's just sitting there in the box?
Well, I tell you what, I used to work at this hardware store, and my boss bought one thinking it was going to be like a regular grill, but didn't realize that smokers cook slower. So they used it once and hated it, so I bought it off them for $50.
Oh, smart. So you're getting deals
Got it.
on these things. Like you didn't go out and just get Orvis fly fishing stuff or something like that.
No. Goodness, no. Absolutely not. I peruse the marketplace until I find the right things.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Smart.
That's another hobby is marketplace, you know.
Yeah, that's
Every
a hobby.
day
Right.
Yeah, that's another hobby
it's,
itself.
yeah, exactly. I spend way too much time doing it.
Well, and I got another question. So, you kind of said your problem is the money aspect, but I'm starting to wonder if time is becoming an issue for you. How do you have time to do all this?
I do not. I mean, I work 7 to 3 every day. I just got this new job with a pretty good schedule, but every day after work, I'm pretty much doing like house projects and like renovating that.
Which is also a hobby.
Which is also a hobby, which also leads to me buying tools,
Yeah.
which keeping up to date on the tools, that's another hobby. So yeah, I'm trying to cut back on a few, but I want
It
I wanna
doesn't. It
keep the
doesn't
ones
sound like you are though.
Yeah, I don't think you want to. It's like, yeah, I want to quit nicotine, but I just love it so much. I think you could try and keep trying to cut down on your hobbies, or go to a shrink and get some ADD meds, and that might
oh
naturally
yeah.
thin the herd.
oh absolutely, I'm sure it would.
Probably not. You probably just get like super into like every single one of them, and then
Yeah, I tend to I find one hobby and I hyperfixate on it for
Yeah.
like 2 or 3 weeks.
yeah.
And then as that one kind of starts to lose its flame, I pick up another one, and then I get really into that for 2 or 3 weeks. So my wife, I tell her I want to get something for this hobby, and she's like, well, give it 3 weeks, see if you still want it. And I usually don't. And then I'm on to something different I want. So she's been great through this whole thing.
That is good.
I was gonna wonder what your wife thought.
Yeah, that is good advice, though. When
When we met, I was into not much. You know, I skied and that was it. And then I moved. Like
when I met my wife,
yeah, this is not looking.
I
good
only
for
like
you.
to ski. Then I met my wife, and I had to find all these other hobbies.
I had to find a way to get out of the house.
she got me into a lot of these. She got me into like camping and hiking and all these. And
Gotcha.
these are all things that we do together.
Oh,
so
good.
Like, we cook together, we go camping and bird watching and fly fishing together. So I don't want to not do them because she still enjoys doing them. I just think we need to pick the ones that we enjoy the most and that we can actually afford to do. You know?
Your wife is also thinking, "Oh my God, I unleashed a beast on accident." She was at the zoo and unlocked the lion's cage, and now he's just got so many hobbies.
Yeah, where I lived before, I lived up in Maine where like we had farms and that was pretty much it. So there wasn't much to do, which was great because I would just work and save a bunch of money. And then I met her and I moved over to New Hampshire where there's ski resorts and hiking trails and campgrounds and the whole 9 yards. And now like we can do any of our hobbies anytime we want because they're all like 10 minutes away.
It's very funny, his relationship with hobbies right now. He goes, I lived somewhere where there was nothing to do and it was great.
Yeah.
It's like it went from being enjoyable to now it's just become another job for him.
It's a burden to like so many things. Yeah.
Well, I have all my friends, like they each enjoy one of my hobbies. So I'll go fly fishing with one guy or I'll go skiing with another guy or hiking with another guy, but they don't all have all the same hobbies as me.
No, dude, I get it. I feel like I'm in kind of a similar boat as you. And I don't have a good solution other than at some point you're going to not touch something for a year. And if you don't touch it for a year, then get onto your other hobby and sell that on Facebook Marketplace, you know?
Yeah, I think
I have so much stuff on Marketplace right now, and I would love to sell it. Are you in the market for any doors or tile right now? I got a bunch of tile on my porch.
What kind of tile?
They're 12-inch hexagonal ones. They're white, and like one corner has like a wood grain color to it. They're pretty neat looking.
Yeah.
We got them down at the Habitat for Humanity, and we bought it and ended up changing our minds.
Oh, okay. So you took it down to Habitat for Humanity?
why don't you take it back to him?
Yeah. Sounds sick.
I should. It was like $15 a box. I got 6 boxes.
6 boxes? That's
good, not bad.
Good chunk.
So I think you just got to first start with the ones that cost no money, right? Or you've already got the gear. You can keep those in. I view that this is, you now have a utility belt of hobbies, right? And, and so the ones that are the most expensive, let's maybe cut those ones out. So what are the most expensive hobbies you have?
Well, my car, like I used to modify it and now it's like struggling to pass inspection. So I can't really cut that one out right now because I still got to get to work and buy groceries and such. What's the most expensive? Probably skiing. Honestly, I could sell my stuff pretty quick and I could leave that one behind.
Wow. Your first love gone like that.
Yeah. Or I could sell my skis and buy a guitar. So it's like a little swapsy daisy there. So it's just exchanging one hobby I don't do as much for a hobby that I could do more, possibly.
Possibly.
What's your favorite song?
My favorite song is probably Welcome to Hard Times by Charlie Crockett.
Oh.
First Date by Blink-182.
Okay. Just can't wait to pick you up on our very first date. Is it cool if I hold your hand?
Should I sing the Charlie Crockett one now?
Yeah.
What was the Charlie Crockett song again?
Welcome to Hard Times, it's called.
Welcome to Hard Times. Something like that?
Yeah, something like that. I think you actually just played it over your phone. That's pretty spot on.
Hey, thank you. I like how we also asked what's your favorite song, and you gave us 2 songs. I think that's the problem here. Your brain works in quantum. you know?
Well, it depends on the day, you know? You got to have one for every day.
I don't think it
Just
does
like the
depend on the
hobbies.
day. I think every day you're just given multiple. You
Well,
don't
at what
do,
point, if he's got a hobby every day, does it not become a hobby then? It's just like a new experience he does every day then.
Oh,
you know
yeah,
what I
that could
mean?
be
It's
it.
like, when does it
Oh,
become
so we're
a
changing
hobby?
the name of it.
Well, when does it
So
become a
I'm gonna
hobby?
have-
How many times do you have to do it in order for it to be a hobby?
Oh, and not just a
Right.
novel thing. At least twice.
So if I have 2 hobbies, but I have 12 new experiences every month, I cut out some hobbies, right?
Correct.
In a way.
It's a great way to frame it to your wife.
Look at that.
Honey, these
I think there's some.
aren't new hobbies. I'm not doing that. I just want to try it once.
yeah.
You
Yeah,
know?
just come and be
That's
like,
right. I just
Hannah, I fixed the problem. I fixed it all in one day. Yes. I only have 3 hobbies now. And then explain it to her. And then she'll be like, but you still have all this shit.
Oh yeah, it's all in the basement right now, so it's not bad. The Christmas decorations are down there too, so I'll see all the stuff in December again. But I'm just trying to keep that out of the way. I haven't bought a new motorcycle yet. After my accident a few years ago, we're all good to go with motorcycles, I think. So
Hey, you got your fix. Yeah.
oh yeah. Yeah, I bought a Harley, Charlie. You'd appreciate that.
What'd you
Bought
get?
a little. It was an '07 Sportster. It was a nice blue, had like some ape hangers on it, super uncomfortable. And I had the bike for 3 weeks, and I T-boned some 18-year-old kid in a pickup truck.
Oh, God, dude. How did you... how?
Well, he pulled in front of me. He was pulling into a mini golf course, and I was just out for a ride.
Oh,
And so I tried honking the horn, but
yeah.
I don't even know if it worked. I didn't check.
I'm
But,
sorry
yeah,
to hear
I
that.
kinda-
Are you all right?
Oh, I'm all good. The bike is gone now, so I guess that took care of one of my hobbies. And I really have no interest in getting back into that.
No, you probably got off easy with that hobby.
Well, and
Oh yeah, I think I'm all good.
I think another good idea is, your wife's like, wait 3 weeks, right? I would consider.
Good God, dude. God, that was juicy, too.
I would consider, if you're trying to get into a hobby, just rent the equipment.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Rent it?
And
Yeah.
then if you really like it, you then can buy the equipment later. But why not just
Where-
rent some stuff?
You go to monoclerentals.com.
Where do I rent an accordion?
Oh, you could go to a
Yeah.
music store and rent an accordion like that. That's
Oh, it
actually
still
like a
exists?
service they offer.
Yeah. Where do you live?
Oh, I live up in New Hampshire. We're about an hour north of Concord.
Oh, God.
Up in the mountains.
You're up
I
there.
knew that was the capital.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, an hour north of the capital. It's where it goes from 3 lanes to 2 lanes, and then it goes from 2 lanes to 1 lane on the highway.
Yeah. You don't have a music shop up there.
I don't believe so.
You can definitely rent one online, though. They'll ship it to you.
Yeah.
All right, I'll have to look into that, and I'll let you guys know how it goes.
Yeah.
But I think if I stick with, I already have all the fly fishing stuff. My catching fish to lost flies ratio is like 1 to 2. So the flies are cheap though, and then I can keep doing the bird watching because I have an app for that. So that's free.
Well, and also you got another hobby. You could make your own flies.
I was Miles. We have ESPN, dude. I was
Oh.
just thinking that. Yeah. So there's this great kit you can get, and it's got like a sort of a big magnifying glass, and there's this little thing that holds the flies. Although now that's
Yep.
another hobby. Now
That's
it's a
what I
whole. Yeah.
That's another thing. Yeah, that's another hobby. More stuff I got to store.
Let me just.
If I could find a hobby where the items you need are smaller in size, so I can throw them wherever and you don't see them. That would be ideal.
Crypto. Hey, what's the weirdest hobby you've ever had?
The weirdest hobby I ever had?
Yeah.
I got really into running one time.
Wow, you and I got to go to a dictionary and look up the word weird.
I know, I'm on board. That is strange. Join like a running club or something. That is
I
weird.
don't really have any
I guess
weird.
that's true.
I wouldn't consider any of them weird. Yeah, I think they're all pretty normal.
Yeah.
You know?
They're all within the realm.
Like, what would you consider a weird hobby? Like what's a weird hobby?
You're into furries. You know, you got like a giant life-size squirrel.
That is not a hobby, Charlie. That is a lifestyle. Okay.
That takes some dedication, and I'm not gonna lie, I ain't about that.
Okay, so
I'm
you're
gonna
not
have to
like,
pass on that one.
I would say LARPing is kind of a weird.
LARPers. Yeah.
I haven't really got into LARPing. That's not really my thing. I used to. I shot a bow and arrow at summer camp, but that's about the extent of my LARPing.
That's not a hobby. That's not a hobby.
That's another thing you might want to look into is the recurve bows. Those are fun.
Charlie, we have to stop suggesting more hobbies.
This
to
guy's
him.
got like every hobby that I have, though. It's kind of amazing.
Hey, if you ever come to New Hampshire, we'll go fish and we can watch birds. We got a great selection up here.
That'd be good. Maybe don't get rid of any hobbies. Why are we even getting rid of hobbies?
Yeah, just cycle them through.
Yeah. And
don't force it. Right? Don't make a schedule of when you're going to do what hobby. Just wake up and go, what hobby do I want to do today?
Yeah.
And then just do it.
Right.
Today is a bike day, and I can go out and I can build a bike.
There you go. I mean, that's
and then
if you can do that, you're just winning at life.
I think that's the goal. I got to convince myself to do it and not get sidetracked. But once we finish this house, then I can really sit down and focus on the hobbies.
You definitely need to get some ADHD medication.
Yeah.
This house, man, it is a blast. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
You thought you were going to tell us.
Yeah.
You said, let me tell you.
Oh, yeah, it's there's some mice in the basement that we've been working on getting out, so those are going away. I've been doing some electrical in the attic, trying to put in some ceiling fans.
And how's that going?
There's no fires yet, so it's going great.
There you go.
The ceiling fans are up, and the rooms are brighter. Yep. It's going awesome. This is the American dream.
You are the exact guy that should not be allowed to do electrical or plumbing. And
I am a plumber. I'm on a job site right now.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, Charlie. Oh, man.
That's like the worst job for someone with ADD.
This is the worst advertisement for his business.
Go ahead. Shout it out, though.
Oh, we're not going to worry about the name of the business right now.
Also, his hours are from 7 to 3. He's basically got banker's hours, and he probably charges like 15 grand a day to people.
That's why he's got so many hobbies.
I'm paid hourly, so I got no clue what the boss man makes, but
a lot more than that. I can tell you that much. Tell you what, plumbers are raking people over the coals. That'll be $3,000 for me to come look at your sink. Okay, well, what did
job site?
Okay, well, what did you conclude? I think the whole bathroom needs to be redone. Let's just tear it all out. I think I could give you a deal by $45,000 to get this thing done, plus the $3,000 for me showing up. I mean, we're under $50K, and honestly, this is a deal because if we let this go any longer, you're gonna have to replace the whole house.
That's right. If that tub is dripping, just tear it down to the foundation and start over.
He's spoken like a true plumber.
I'm catching on. I'm getting there.
You keep talking like that, you're going to get a promotion.
I feel like I'm catching on to this better than my last job, so I'm enjoying it a lot more.
All right, what was your last job?
My last job, I was a police dispatcher.
Oh boy. Oh, no. Also terrible for ADD.
Oh,
yeah.
It was great. I mean,
yeah, for you. I don't know if it was great for everyone else.
Hey, I helped everyone who called. I just answered the phone. That was my thing. So I didn't have to go out and personally save anybody. So I just told people, hey, this person needs help. And they always got helped. So I did have one guy call in asking for the best like chicken wings in town one time. And I kept telling them, this is the police department. Like, are you in trouble? Do you need help? Is this like I'd like to deliver a pizza kind of deal? And he was like, no, I just really want to know where the best wings in town were. So I had another call come in, so I put him on hold. The dude stayed on hold for like 15 minutes while I had other 911 calls coming in.
Is that why you became a plumber? Because you got fired for doing that?
I asked him if he needed help, and he kept saying no. So when I picked back up and he was still there, I picked the restaurant we always get wings from. And
yeah, where can I get wings? Can I get wings at in town?
Oh, you can get them anywhere. I mean, we usually just go down to like Wayne's Market. That's a good place there. It's like a little butcher shop in there and a gas station. You can get like everything.
I like that. There we go. Yeah. Well, thanks.
Their potato salad's good too.
Well, we started off at hobbies and we ended up at potato salad. I think that says everything we need to know about this call.
I think that just about sums it up.
Well, man, we appreciate you calling in today.
Oh, yeah, appreciate the time. Yeah, if you guys ever end up in New Hampshire, definitely reach out.
Yeah.
There's plenty to do here. So
I'd love to get a peep at that monocle of yours,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You come by anytime.
Maybe we can go.
We'll take a gander.
We'll come out there, go ice fishing on Lake Winnipesaukee.
Or fly fishing, or fix your car, or...
Yeah, mountain biking.
Mountain biking. Build a mountain bike.
We can build a mountain bike.
We could get rid of the rats in your basement. We could.
Oh, we just got a skate park too. We could go to the skate park.
We go to skate park. We could go skiing or snowboarding. We got options.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh yeah, plenty of them. And guess what? I got plenty of gear to do all of it. So there's no need for you guys to rent anything.
Even better.
Just open a rental shop and start renting your stuff out.
Yeah, dude.
I should, honestly. Oh, I could be a guide. I could start a guide service for all this stuff.
That's not what I said.
Yeah.
That's not what I said.
You got to be good at for that.
That's not what I said.
I start out renting the gear, and then when people say, hey, I want to rent the skis, but I don't know where to ski.
And that's
all right,
it. Let's
stay
focused on the mission. Just rent the gear out.
Rent it out.
Just rent it out. I'm getting a new perspective on how your wife feels.
Oh yeah, she's got a handful, I think.
Yeah.
Trying to handle everything. She does great though. Wind beneath my wings. Love her.
Yeah, he's gonna get off the phone, call his wife, and be like, "Yeah, Myles and Charlie told me to start a guide business." She's like, "God damn, I hate those guys."
They told me to open another credit card and to start a business. The best financial advice I've gotten in a long time.
Yeah,
you can call it shitty rentals too. Plumbing and renting. Yeah.
Plumbing and rentals. There we go.
Shitty rentals. And the stuff you're renting is shitty. Yeah. Think about it.
That's a good one. I'll have to keep that in mind.
Yeah. Well, keep it on the top of the head at least. But
it's up there.
All right.
Well, have a good one, man. Thanks for calling in.
Thanks for taking the call. Appreciate it, guys.
All right. Be good now.
Imagine you called 911.
If me?
We called and he was the dispatcher.
Yeah. Hey, how you doing?
My arm got ripped off in a car accident.
Oh no, what happened?
I got in a car accident.
That reminds me, I got this car. What kind of a car do you have? So my car, it's not going to pass inspection because it's
God, I think I'm losing a lot of blood.
Okay, hang on just a second. I got to tell this guy where to get some wings and I'll get right back to you, all right? Can you hang on just a second? Hello, sir. So if you want to get some wings, what you got to do is go down. There's this great spot. It's the market. Oh, I forget the name. I just told these guys on podcast. Hang on. Let me call them. Hey, Myles, do you remember that wing spot I told you?
Wayne's.
Okay, yeah. So it's Wayne's. Oh, sorry, wrong number. Sorry, hang on. Okay,
I'm done. Well, you can't hear me because you put me on hold. That's why. Anyway, oh my God, I see a light.
Okay, what kind of light is it?
Light.
You know, I'm a plumber, but I do some electric
It's a
work.
stoplight. I'm on the corner of 45th and 86.
45th and 86. Got it.
Send someone here.
Yes, 45th, 46 and 85th. Just 1 second. Okay, bye. Okay. Oh, what was I doing? Oh, I was tying this fly.
You got ran over by a car. By the way.
That's what that was.
Actually, pretty good sound effect.
Yeah, that was. It's good. I didn't know you could do that, dude. It's kind of fun.
And it's probably some sort of like
Yeah, try it
after
again.
effect of the blood just squirting out onto the pavement.
Try it again. I'll do it as it hits. That's great. That's great. It's a bloody ending. Gory. It's a gory sound effect. Oh,
Well, headphone warning, by the way.
Yeah.
Should we take another caller?
Yeah.
Well, guys, it's getting warm out. And you know what happens when it gets warm out, Charlie?
Sunburns.
Sunburns, and people start doing some wild stuff out there. They're going boating. They're going ATVing. If that's what it's called, I guess.
Yeah.
They're sitting in lawn chairs, and whether you've been in a boating accident, an ATV accident, or
Short
maybe
chairs.
or maybe your chair busted and you busted a
That's your
collarbone. You busted a collarbone. You got to give Nicolay Law a call. They're going to make sure that you are taken care of.
When you see that beard, Miles, if you own an insurance company, you're trembling.
Yeah.
You got the shakes.
Yeah. You're like John Daly on the course. The shakes. So if you guys happen to bust your chair and then bust your collarbone, give Nicolay Law a call.
Can you say break next time? Call Nicolay. Their number is nicolaylaw.com.
Hello.
Hi, Nick.
Oh, hey, Charlie. How's it going?
Damn.
Well, this is Miles.
Nick.
So
Okay, my bad.
We are very distinct voices. Mine is deep and
mine's a little,
sensual.
Mm-hmm.
mine's just a
Soothing,
little
I
higher.
guess you could say.
I'll give you
Mine's
that.
a little higher.
I'll consent to that. Especially when I start getting worked up, it gets a little higher. What do you mean? What are we doing?
You can't talk like that to me anymore, Dad.
Well, Nick, I hear that you got some bad wedding gifts. What are you doing with them?
Oh, man. All right. So let's take it back a year ago.
Take it back.
About a year ago, my wife and I got married, and, we bring the presents home, and we're going through them, and most of them are good. Most of them are hanging up. Most of them were spent or gift cards or whatever. But my Aunt Carol, all right?
Okay.
I don't know what she was thinking. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, I love her to death. But, it's like, it's this clock that no one would ever put up. I mean, understandably, my grandparents had it. So it's like kind of a memorial thing.
It's an
but it's just a copy of it.
Oh, it's a copy of your grandparents' clock?
It's just a copy. It's not the same one. It's just like a newer version of it. It's one of those like cuckoo clocks. It's kind of got it's like all bejeweled and everything. And my wife, we pulled it out of the box, and she was just like speechless. I just couldn't understand who would give this to someone. It just doesn't fit her style. So, I guess I'm really asking for an advice of when's the appropriate time to get rid of this gift? Because right now, my Midwest heart, I've been holding on to it for like a year.
Yeah.
Not one to, put it behind me.
You're Catholic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When you're on the right track, at least a year is a good benchmark.
Mhm.
You know, I think that
Okay.
feels like you are respecting the gift.
Yep.
Now, is this a buy-seller trade? Or?
Yeah.
It was one of those things where I got it and I was like, my wife completely wanted to get rid of it. She's like, we're never going to hang this up in any house we ever own. And I was like, that's a valid point. And I was like, well, we better hold on to it because, we're going to see my Aunt Carol at Christmas time.
Yep.
And,
She's
Lord
going.
forbid she asks, about it. And we're like, oh, whoa, got rid of that. I just don't want to break
No,
heart. That's the big
you'll
thing.
never tell her. First of all, what kind of clock is it? Read it to me.
Oh gosh, it's kind of oval shaped. It's bejeweled. It has these every hour a different song plays. It's like chimes and stuff. It's a whole ordeal. It's just.
Is it a grandfather
eyesore.
clock?
No, it's just like oval shaped. Just kind of fits on the wall. There's nothing. It's not
Okay.
humongous or anything. It's just the way it looks and all of the aesthetic to it. It's just too much.
Well, what's the name of it?
I honestly don't know.
So what we have to go off of is it's oval.
It's
and it
oval
goes on the wall.
And
It's a
bejeweled.
clock, and it tells time.
Yeah.
That's about what we got to go off of.
Dude, I want to know how much this clock is. Do you look it up?
Oh gosh, I think we did. I want to say it's under $100. I think.
Oh God.
But here's the bigger problem.
Yeah.
Here's the bigger problem is it says limited edition on the front of it.
That's marketing. That's not real.
Yeah. Yeah. They say.
I gotta
that-
start doing that with our merchandise, just saying limited edition on it.
Oh, you're not doing that yet?
Honestly, I feel like you'd probably sell 10 times more. You say, oh, we only ran 100 of these bad boys.
Yeah. Yeah, and then restock now, get them before they're gone, all that stuff. So, do you have a garage?
We don't. We have an apartment, but here's what happened with it. I told my parents about it, and I was like, listen, we're never gonna put this up, so we need a place to store it. So I just put it in their attic.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude, that's a move. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
but also another question: how often is Aunt Carol coming to your apartment?
Oh, absolutely never. I don't expect her to ever be here.
Well,
then get rid of it.
no, he did the right thing.
Yeah,
Why would
he
you
held
get
on
rid
to
of
it for a
it?
year?
Why would you get rid of it when you can just put it in your parents' house?
Yeah, that's
Like
true.
anything you don't want, you put it in your parents' house.
I will have to say, Anne, for Christmas when you were at her parents' house, she got a gift. I won't say from who or what it was, but she didn't love it. It's similar to this clock situation. And I watched her the next morning as we were packing up. She picked it up, looked at it, and just walked to the corner of the room behind the lazy boy and just set it on the floor behind the chair and looked at me like, we're not telling anyone about this.
It's still there.
It probably
It's
is.
probably
Yeah, I gotta
still
look
there.
next time.
Yeah.
That's a power play, honestly, though.
No,
Yeah.
this is the everybody should know this. If you don't already know this, your parents' house is in infinite storage, especially
Correct.
in the Midwest, because 90% chance your dad is either a hoarder or a recovering hoarder.
That's
Oh.
true.
And
yeah.
there's all these nooks and crannies you can put it in. And if you ever need it, you just go there and get it if you can find it. If you can't, well, that's the risk you run.
And if you do happen to run into Carol at your apartment, maybe she moves in next door or something. You just tell her, hey, it's an apartment. We don't have a lot of space for it in the apartment. When we move into a house someday, we're going to put it up. It's in storage. You threw it away.
See,
It's in storage. And then
Miles,
when you move
that's
into a house, you say, we are so peeved
yeah.
because we had that thing. We had the perfect spot right here and we lost it in the move.
Oh, that's okay. I still have the link. I'll get you another one. Yeah.
yeah, that's the problem. Is and that's Miles. That's exactly what I told my wife. We're going to tell my Aunt Carol if she asks about it. But you see, Christmas came and went. No one said anything.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking the resale value, I think, is probably at the peak prime right now. So I don't know. It's a tricky situation, truthfully.
And little do you know that your Aunt Carol's telling all of her friends at, euchre group. She's like, I bought them this clock and they accepted it like it was something good. I mean, you should have seen their face. They had to fake that they liked it. It was hilarious. And I think they still have it. Can you believe that?
I pulled that. Betty, you remember when I got that as a white elephant 2 years ago? Yeah, with the jewels, that hideous, and it's a limited edition on it. Oh my God!
I gave it to him and told him that it was their grandma's old one.
That is kind of the move, with weddings. Just give them something weird, because people will talk about that. No one's going to talk about. Myles, you remember what I got you for your wedding? I shouldn't have gotten him anything. For all I know, I didn't get him anything.
You definitely didn't give me anything.
No, that's not true.
What'd you get?
I don't know, because whoever...
He had a guy. Yeah, he has someone to do that for him.
I did have someone get you it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I fulfilled
the
something
only thing I remember that I got for my wedding was the only thing I put on the registry, and that was a Margaritaville machine.
And I did not get you that.
You didn't.
I think I got you a stroller.
Oh, well, no, you didn't. You did not get a stroller.
It was worth a shot.
Sometimes you shoot and you miss.
But that's the lesson that I think really is the underlying thing here. No one ever remembers what you got them for their wedding. So just give them the money and call it a day. It's an exchange, right? You give me a dinner, I give you money. We call it a day. That's it. Right?
That's good.
Myles, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Wait, what did I agree to?
I don't know. Anyways, what else? Did you get anything else weird? Anything else you want to throw in there?
Honestly, my wife and I, we did pretty good. Just that one gift. It's just like, you feel bad because you can't get rid of it right then and there, and you got to hold on to it. And, my wife actually isn't from the Midwest. So to her, it was just like an immediate, like, we can just get rid of this right now. And I was like, no, that's not how this is going to happen.
Well, you did the right move, okay? You held on to your end of the Midwest bargain that you signed at birth, okay? You did it. Good for you. And, you can let go of guilt. I know you're not going to, but you don't have to either. You can always go to your folks and grab it.
You can at least get one good night of sleep from it.
And if there's anyone out there just still holding on to a clock or something, what I did was something that I didn't really like that someone gave me. I hung it in the closet. You're never looking in the closet. It's sitting there if you need it, kind of hung up like a gun, and pull it out if time is necessary and proves that you need to bring it out, but you probably won't. And yeah.
Well, we'll let you know. We'll let you know if anyone reaches out and wants to buy, sell, or trade that thing.
That limited edition bejeweled oval clock.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I wish I had a better description. I feel like I'm not selling it right now. It seems like a really lackluster Facebook post, honestly.
Yeah. Do you have a picture of it?
No.
Well,
can you take a picture and send it to us?
Take a picture, send it to us.
Yeah, I mean, well... So maybe, so we're going back to my parents in a couple weeks. Maybe then I'll head up to the attic and take like a really horrible, dimly lit photo of it or something.
Oh, it's already at your parents'?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. It's been there. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. You're good. You don't even have to think about that for another second. It's there forever.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't know that. Absolutely. I thought you put it in the attic at your apartment. And then I guess apartments don't really have attics. That was pretty dumb. But
wait, I got a question though. Do you think your Aunt Carol listens to our podcast?
I don't think so. I think I'm safe, but
why don't you think so? We're pretty popular.
I just don't think she's in the podcast game.
I don't know. Charlie's got a lock on the 55 plus female market.
You should see my DMs. They slide.
I mean, I was just listening to the podcast. Was it Angela called in? You hit on her daughter or something? Or it was a whole thing.
Oh, yeah. You mean her daughter is in the 7th grade?
Wait,
I remember that. Yeah.
Oh, that. We didn't cut that out? God damn it. I wasn't asking like that. It's just an honest question.
No. I understood what you meant. No, it
Thank
was an
you.
honest question.
Yeah,
it was good. It was good. Yeah.
You're
Thank
good.
you.
But
But you just brought it up in this context, so
Yeah, that's fair. That one's on me. On me.
Yeah.
I'll take blame for that one.
yeah. All right. Well,
But, yeah, I mean, maybe I can be like, hey, this is a pretty good podcast. But then, see, I got to kind of steer clear if I end up in the show.
yeah,
I
you're
don't
going to
wanna
be in
do
the
it.
show. You don't want to listening to this.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, ugh. So now it seems like it's too, it's just wrong now to introduce her to it.
yeah, I mean, what you're battling against is if, your family finds out you're on the podcast and they're like, oh, we should listen to it. Let's have a listen party at our house.
Oh,
Invite
yeah.
everyone over.
This would
it's
be
aunts and
great.
uncles. Carol,
Yeah.
she'll think
Oh,
it's
yeah.
hilarious. Let's bring her over.
How old is Carol?
Oh, I think well, okay. See, I don't know that. I think she retired a few years ago. And her and my uncle are just like snowbirds now. They go to Florida and they come back and they go back. So,
Stop giving more
guess I'm
information,
saying
dude. That's more people that are like, wait, I know a
You could have
Carol.
been like, I have another Aunt Carol. It's not you
Yeah.
that gave me a clock like that. I kept yours.
cover my bases. Honestly, though, I mean, oh yeah, I think I'm fine though. I told my wife, I was like, hopefully she doesn't listen to this, and we're both pretty positive she doesn't.
Well, if she is listening, let's give Aunt Carol a little message right now, Charlie. Aunt Carol, just know that Charlie and I would have, even though your nephew didn't love the gift, Charlie and I would have loved it.
I would have hung it in a place of honor because Aunt Carol, it came from you. Okay?
Because not only is it a great gift, but we know how much love came from it. And I just couldn't, I don't know, but I can't speak for you. I just couldn't imagine someone loving me that much and then just throwing that love away. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that.
The amount of thought you put into that, Aunt Carol, when so many people just buy some crap off the registry that I didn't even put on, to think about our grandparents, our lineage, our heritage, and for you to,
Oh man,
for you to think, put all that thought into it and get me an exact replica of Grandma and Grandpa's clock.
oh jeez.
Yeah, we just want you to know that Charlie and I appreciate the gift, even if your nephew does not, even in the slightest.
We are just pouring water on the Catholic circuit breaker in his brain. It's just like going in confession. What the color are the jewels?
I think it was all. I think they were mostly silver and like white. And I remember at the very top of the clock, there's like these little like spinny people that are also bejeweled. It's like a whole thing.
This clock sounds friggin' awesome. Can we have it? Can you send it to
I would
us?
gladly send it to you guys. Yeah.
All right.
You
Yeah.
do the Brotherhood of the Traveling Clock.
That would be great. Send
Every
it to
time
us.
we meet up for Bellied Up, we can exchange it. And you have it for 6 weeks, then I do.
I just have to leave you half my clothes because it doesn't fit in my suitcase.
It was a ginormous box. I'm gonna be honest. It took up a big gift bag that they had bought, which they paid for the gift bag too. Oh, I'm just feeling horrible now. But
And Aunt Carol, I would have had no problem storing this giant clock, and I would have kept the gift bag and cherished it just in case.
I know the style of clock you're talking about. It's like kind of wavy, like going up and down, sort of.
oh,
It's an oval.
maybe I feel like I really should have researched this before I talked to you
Yeah, I
guys
would
about
love a picture. I'd love to roast a clock right now. What time is it? It's
I
roast
will-
o'clock.
It's such a bad.
Oh,
You laugh.
I'm gonna.
So bad.
I'll have to. I'm pretty sure we took it to my parents and put it in the attic. But like I said, next time I go, you guys will be the first people I think of when I walk into my parents' house, and I'll go right up there.
Yeah, do that. Send it over to us, all right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
All
we'll
right.
have to, I can ship it or whatever,
All right. And, do that. And we would love to see it. We would love to have it. And thank you for calling. And you take care now and prepare for the fiery pits of hell for giving away your aunt's clock.
I know. Well, you guys, thanks for calling. It was good to get that off my chest. I feel like I needed to tell someone else.
Yeah, you did. And you need to tell a priest because this does not count as your confession, sir. Okay.
We do not have the ability to absolve you from your sins.
No, we do not. We are here to support
Okay.
you and to guide you to Christ's light. And that is through a confessional. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Well,
thanks, guys. I appreciate you. You guys tell your folks I says hi and watch out for those. Honestly, I'm with Angel on this one. Watch out for those raccoons. I feel like they're kind of more prevalent right now.
All right.
we will. And hey, you tell your Aunt Carol we says hi. Okay.
I will. Yeah, I will. Yep.
All right. We'll see you soon now.
On Carol, Myles and Charlie say hi. Well, who are they? Oh, shit.
Here we
Oh,
go.
no.
He just starts talking like reflexively about how much he loves the clock, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, he finally has to show her, and he's like, oh, this part's boring. Let's fast forward to this part. So she just like,
tell your Aunt Carol he says hi.
she only hears like, we had a wedding. And it's
He edits it down so it's like
yeah.
limited edition. No way.
Emails are an MP3 file that's edited.
Yeah. Redacted.
All right, we have a voicemail from Johnny.
Johnny.
Charlie.
Here's
This is
Johnny.
Johnny, I'm 23. I just discovered your podcast right now. We're on our way back from Florida, Bama, which is in Florida. But anyways, we had an important question that it's been an argument for some time within our friend group. Is it acceptable to drink milk with your spaghetti? Because I've done it before,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not intolerable. But it is kind of intolerable. But if you got chocolate milk, that's bonus points.
Mm.
Anyways, I'd love to hear your feedback.
Okay, Johnny. Well, welcome to the podcast.
Yeah.
He's a new listener.
New listener, first time caller.
I'm pretty sure the only time I've had milk with spaghetti would have been when I was a kid.
I was going to say that's the only drink I've ever had with spaghetti until I was probably
That's
16 years old.
Yeah.
You know, like when we were growing up, it was all we ever drank at dinner was milk.
Yeah.
It was just milk.
Yeah, we
And
had
then-
milk a lot. And I don't love milk. Like I like milk.
I mean, you should
It's
love
fine.
it. It's the official drink of Fargo, Miles.
And Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, even I remember in my house, someone would be like, I don't want milk. I want water. You can have water after you finish your milk.
That happened to us too.
Yeah.
What
It's
is
weird.
the deal with that?
That was 90s parents, man. Well, that was all parents up until almond milk came around and people started shitting on milk.
Quite literally, people were shitting after drinking milk. Yeah. They were shitting on milk. Yeah. It wasn't until they realized that was the source of the diarrhea that they're like, wow, this is maybe
I should not do this. Maybe no, but
yeah. No, milk's good.
Milk pairs well with pretty much anything.
Yeah, the chocolate milk thing kind of threw me for a loop. I wouldn't have chocolate milk with my spaghetti.
You just wouldn't if it was offered to you.
What
You're
are
eating
my
spaghetti.
options?
Hey, that's it. They're like, hey, you want some chocolate milk with
Yeah,
that?
I guess.
I mean, if someone's offering me
Yeah.
chocolate milk, I'm not just turning it down.
That's true.
I don't think I've ever turned down a ice cold glass
did your
of
parents
chocolate
buy
milk.
you chocolate milk, or did you have
Syrup.
to take the chocolate syrup and
Syrup.
put it in there?
Yeah.
We would, most of the time it was chocolate syrup, but my mom would get us chocolate milk once in a while.
No, we had
It's
too
the
many.
Swiss Miss. Was what it was called.
Oh, the Swiss Miss.
It was thick.
Sometimes it was you put a spoon of that in and stir it around. Swiss Miss. That's what I know Swiss Miss for. I'm older
I
than
like
you,
the
though.
hot chocolate style.
Yeah.
Yeah. This was like it actually came in a gallon jug.
Oh, I don't. We didn't get that. My mom, because we had so many
Maybe
kids.
it's not Swiss Miss. Maybe it's just Swiss. I don't know.
No, Swiss Miss. Yeah, that's right.
Local chocolate milk.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't know what all the hoopla is down in Florida, Bama on the milk and spaghetti.
I mean, if it's a hot day out, that doesn't sound like it's a temperature thing. You know, you don't want to be eating spaghetti and milk outside. I don't think when it's a hot day.
Yeah, I mean, you just end up like Ron Burgundy, you know, drinking milk on a hot day.
Oh,
milk
yeah.
was a bad choice.
Right. Yeah.
So,
you want it cold, I think, or fresh from the teat. It's got a different flavor profile, you know, like iced coffee.
I don't.
Did you lose me, Miles? I'll send you a pin. I'll send you a pin.
You had me till you lost me.
Yeah. What else is new?
Well, Charlie.
Well, Miles.
Is that another episode? I just did the high voice thing. Do you know?
Well, Charlie.
God,
It's good though.
it's good. Yeah, it's good.
It's good. It's good.
Well, Charlie, thanks for hanging
Miles.
out with me for another episode of the Bellied Up Podcast.
It's been another fine time here with you, Miles. Well, should we take the next caller? Yeah.
Well, guys, tip your bartender. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye-bye. Love you guys.
Okay, hope you guys have a good one. Goodbye now. Toodaloo.